Good afternoon, Facebook. We made it to Friday. Friday, what's today's date? Let me look at the calendar. The 29th of May. Wow, we're almost in June. And we got the dream team here today. Myself, Rob from Echo Fine Properties. We're joined by Suzanne Slate. Suzanne, give a wave.
How you doing?
And the bow tie realtor, bow tie Bendeson. I don't know what you want to call him. Adam Bendeson. Give a wave, Adam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So these guys right here, these two, Suzanne and Adam, are two of my favorite people that work for Echo Fine Properties. Very, very great realtors. Very listening. They'll help with any situation you may need. They're always here for you, and they love to highlight local businesses too, like we've been doing. But we're in the open house segment right now. So, Suzanne, I think Adam said he'll gracefully let you start today, so we're going to start with you. So tell us where you're at today, Suzanne.
Oh, Adam, thank you so much for being so kind today. Bringing up the rear.
Chivalry is not dead.
Anyway, today I am delighted to highlight a home that we have in one of our listings in Paloma. Paloma is a gated community built by Coulter Homes between 2010 and 2015. So you're going to get a really high quality home because Coulter's really known for good building and sustainability and all that good stuff. They're in Paloma. There's a tennis area, pool area. They have sidewalks and walking trails. And it's fully gated. It's really, really beautiful. And the location you can't beat. You are smack in the middle between PGA and Donald Ross. So you can either go towards Jupiter, what Jupiter has to offer, being in Abacoa, spring training, the beaches, or you can go right over to PGA and be at the PGA Commons where there's tons of amazing restaurants, the mall, the highway 95 and the turnpike is right there. So it's one of those communities that you are right in the middle of something, but you're gated, you're safe, and it's really beautiful in there. So I'm just going to take you into this home. It is a 3,300 square foot home under air, 44 overall, which includes the garage, et cetera, outside area. So 3,300 under air, which is a great size. It's on a cul-de-sac with 4 other homes. So you are very safe and quiet. In the back, you can see it's completely greened in. So you have a lot of privacy. You want your children to play in the cul-de-sac. It's really nice. Beautiful front. It's got a western exposure in the back, so the sunsets in the evening are magnificent. You can see the beautiful sky right there. So when you walk in the door, you see this really, really beautiful dining room with a double coffered ceiling, very bright, airy. It's got the diagonal porcelain tile throughout. Front of the home, as you can see, is on the cul-de-sac. Nice big 2-car garage, beautifully landscaped. It's just one of these beautiful homes. As you come in, you're going to come into an open floor plan with the living area. You see this beautiful open staircase going up to the 3 bedrooms. This is 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. So each bedroom has their own ensuite bath. The kitchen is gorgeous. Let's give you this one first. I like going the other way. Anyway, it's got wood cabinets that are contrasting to the floor, so they really stand out. It's got a beautiful backsplash. The island is granite. You can see there's seating there, so it's like a breakfast nook and a kitchen island working area. View from the living area to the kitchen, you can see there's a eat-in dining area also. So you have the formal when you come in the front door, then you also have a dining area. Just an informal one, which the triple windows that look out into the gorgeous backyard, which we'll get to. So you have this nice open concept in the living area. All right. This is the master. It's upstairs. I think all the bedrooms are upstairs. Very huge. This is a king size bed. Next to it has a fitness center with you can see it's pretty nice. You can make a den office out of it if you want to, sitting area, but they have it into a gym. Huge master bath, double sinks, which are separated with a nice Roman tub in the middle. lighting everywhere. Again, you have the views out to the back and the side, which are all wooded preserve area. There's 3 bedrooms. I'm going to skip 3 other bedrooms. This is one. And as again, you can see it's an ensuite bath. The second one and the third one. So they're all really good size. They have 2 of them have walk-in closets. This one has double closets right here. So you have plenty of room for storage, clothing. You can come to the Container Store, or we can design a custom closet for you. This is why we moved to Florida. Look at this backyard. It's got a huge pool with a spa. Got a really nice patio, paver patio that you can put your furniture on. You can put pots in it. You can see the size of furniture and 2 umbrellas over there. Fully fenced, private. I mean, it's like a yard to die for. And you can spend all your time outside. And one of the best parts about it has an overhang porch. So even if it's raining or misting, you can get underneath. You see they have a nice swing right here, and they have lots of furniture. You have a huge yard. Kids can play in. The dogs will be safe because they're fenced in. So it's really a wonderful property. Like I said, it's on the cul-de-sac. And
is that a hammock? I love that hammock. Is that what that is?
No, I said a swing. It's actually a hammock. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, that's like, you just sit out there and that's when the sun sets in the back. I mean, you could be in the hot tub. You can heat the hot tub without having to heat your whole pool, and then jump in the pool and cool off. This is your backyard oasis. This is why we moved to Florida. And the HOA fees are really low for the $337 a year. So you do the clubhouse with a pool, and they have tennis. And like I said, they have the walking sidewalks and trails throughout the community. So, it's made for us to be outside and enjoying the weather. That is my home today.
Sorry about that. My dogs, the mailman, every day the mailman comes, my dogs go crazy. So I do apologize for the dogs barking. Go lay down, please.
We could have dogs at this house. It's good.
It's Philly, my dog Philly.
Suzanne, I have to tell you that from my personal experience of having a hammock in the backyard by the pool, it's one of my favorite places to spend some time as the sun comes down.
Really? I know. With a little glass of wine?
I just recently bought a little drink holder for the side of my hammock.
Did you really?
They make them that attach to the hammock itself. It's like embroidered, just the same.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I'll have to get one of those.
So we're gonna go now. Sorry, the dogs. I do apologize. The dogs are going crazy here today. This is the downfalls from working from home.
The dog day afternoon, Rob.
Philadelphia, that's my dog, Philly. Knock it
Okay,
off.
we all have dogs.
Knock it
Philly?
off. Philly.
Not Patriot?
Philly, if you couldn't tell where that name came from. So, sorry about that. So we're going to move on. I'm just going to actually, before we even move on to Adam, I'm going to pop up a quick little video behind me, if you guys can bear with me for 1 second. So, look at this video, Suzanne. You know who that is?
That's Bowtie Bendeson.
That is Bowtie Bendeson. We shot this little video with Adam, had some fun with it. Bowtie Realtor, we call them here, but I think Bowtie Bendeson's really taken on a new knack for Adam. And what color bow tie do we have today?
Blue. It's different pattern blues.
All right, so dogs are barking again. Let's go out to your listing. Where are you at today, Adam?
I am on Singer Island today.
Ooh.
Suzanne knows I love her. I really do. She's one of my closest friends here. But I have to disagree with her because I think this is why you come to Florida. I think you come to Florida for this living.
Well, you can live we're in Paloma and then go there on the weekends.
I think living at the beach is the way to do this. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo in a building called The Reaches. It's just under 1,700 square feet with an additional 250 square foot wraparound terrace. This unit gets views of the north, the south, the east, and the west, based on the corner that it's in. Condo living is very different than private single-family homes. You walk into this building, and the first thing you see is this beautifully renovated lobby, I mean, columns. This is a beautiful entry to a locked building that has a security gate. So every guest you have has to be called into your security. And then you go on upstairs and you open up your front door. And this is what you enter to. Neutral color tiling walls, white trim, coffered ceiling in your entry hall, as you can see. I'll slowly get to the best parts of these. But as you continue in, this is the other end of that room, that entry area, the double doors that come in. Right there is an in-unit laundry. And then over my shoulder is actually a guest bath. This is their kitchen. They have a galley kitchen, but the owners spend an enormous amount of time redesigning this with white high gloss cabinetry and sapphire Brazilian stone countertops.
That's awesome. That is so beautiful. Look at that. The faucets. It's just
the whole thing is absolutely stunning. This is the view from the other side, so you can see the wall oven. They actually have a white cooktop that was almost impossible for them to find because most of them are either stainless or black. They did everything they could to make this white run completely through. There's mirrors behind the sink, etc. Now this is your living area. It's right on the other side of that stove walled into the living area. And as you walk around the living area, you can see the terrace wraps around from the doors all the way around. At the right end, you're overlooking the intracoastal. At the left end, you're looking over the ocean. And this is from the sliders in. So that way, if you wanted to get a full panoramic, chandelier over there, sconces on all the walls. Now, this is your corner view from sitting at your dining room table. This would be your view. You've got the ocean over your shoulders, behind your back. To the right, just on the other side of that building, is the intracoastal. Now, this is your master bedroom, that you can go and access your wraparound terrace, a full wall of closets, built-ins, very customized, windows to the ocean. They carried the blue through the master bath.
Wow.
They wanted to make sure that the ocean surrounded them in every way possible. So they carried that through the master bath.
That's really beautiful.
Same tiling throughout the entire unit. So the flooring is the same, makes it look even larger. This is your guest bedroom. Also access to the other end of the terrace because it's a split floor plan. And that window overlooks the intracoastal. This is your guest bathroom. The one nice thing about their design here is they designed it so that the showers require no doors. They're all pitched and turned so that way it's a door free. So that means no cleaning of the glass, thankfully, and no water outside. Now we're going to go outside to the best part of this unit. As I like to say, if you have to be quarantined, this is the view you want.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at the water.
That is their terrace looking north. So that's the ocean looking north. You can see the beach right there. Now we're going to turn the other way. Now we're going to look south.
Wow.
And if ocean, which is the magnificent sunrise, every single day comes up there. Imagine that.
Adam, be
but if you want
honest.
to see the sunset, there's your intracoastal view, and you get the sunset every single day.
Be honest with us. You are squatting there, and you sleep there every night and wake up to the sunrise.
I have to tell you that I did ask the owner that during quarantine, if my 3 kids got the best of me, please don't be upset if you find me sleeping on the floor on that terrace.
And
he was He even invited me upstairs if I needed food.
and Suzanne and Adam both. Adam, it's your listing, but look at that. I mean, what you just showed. Go back to the picture right before of the ocean. So there's
the other one.
So there's the ocean view, which is gorgeous, and then you have the intercoastal view. So you get the sunrise and you get the sunset looking the other way.
Absolutely.
Oh my God! I mean, amazing.
Absolutely. And you're on. Technically, it's number 3, the floors of the units, but it's the 5th floor of the building because the amenities and the lobby are below it. So you not only do you get to see the ocean, it's eye level. You get the sound of the ocean because remember, the higher you go in a building, you have to look down to get that.
I was just going to say that, but I learned that very, very early on that between the third and the fifth floor is so important because you get
3 and 5 are your best views and sounds of the ocean.
Yes, absolutely.
But listen, Suzanne, I know that is a beautiful, beautiful pool that Paloma has. But imagine this pool.
Look at those! Look at that whole area. It's like
imagine that pool with private little sections for people to sit. All the furniture is there. There's a hot tub right behind me overlooking the ocean. There's private access to the ocean. Funny enough, I think when Rob was there doing our video, he used to get locked out constantly because you're required to have a key to come back in because everything is keyed. It's a private entry.
I did it, and we'll show that video in a second, Adam. I actually, Suzanne, when we were shooting the video for this listing, I was down by the water, and I was trying to get that great shot, right, of the waves coming in. And, you know, dumb me, stood there, and I got soaked. My shoes were soaked. My pants were soaked. But you know what? It's nice to get soaked by the ocean.
It was soaked so bad he had to get himself a new Jeep.
Yes.
Yeah, but the ocean cures everything. The salt air, the water itself. I mean, honestly, if you have a cold or you have anything wrong with you or even a cut on your hand, your leg, and you go in the water, you're cured. It's like the best place to be on the planet is near the ocean.
Well, I mean, look at that shot.
I'm going to get wet and have to change my clothes. It better be from the ocean and not from the rain.
That's a great shot right there too.
Right, and that's the private entry into the complex from the beach, and you can see just as you come in, there's a little shower area and a foot washing, the whole thing, so that you could come inside. They also have shuffleboard as part of this. Again, this is the view.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the front of the building, and that's the intracoastal, taken from upstairs.
And Suzanne and Adam, you guys can speak better for this, but you know, normally you have a condo, right? Let's just say you have the ocean view, and that's all you have, right? Just the ocean view. Yeah, it's nice, the sunrise, but at night it's just darkness and it's nothing there. But you have the sunrise from the east, and then you can go on the other side of your patio here and take in the sunsets in the west. So it's like the best of both worlds, I guess.
Absolutely. And then the nice thing also is after the sun is down, you get the lights of West Palm Beach, of downtown West Palm Beach.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. That is magnificent.
So just the other thing about condo living is you get amenities all within your building itself. This is your community room. Rob had me playing pool the day he was filming. They actually have a pizza oven in here. This is just a common area. You could see the pool right outside of it. You can entertain. You can utilize the room for parties, social events, whatever you want. That's their kitchen. Wow. This is their gym. And I just showed this unit yesterday. And the clients that were there said the same thing I do. They set their gym up as if you were in a gym on a cruise ship, because every one of their ellipticals and their treadmills overlook the ocean. If you have to walk for a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, might as well look at something worthwhile.
Yeah.
I'll walk on the beach all day long standing still.
I agree. But if it just doesn't happen to be beach weather, you still get to look at it and stay dry. So again, that's the outside of the building. You can see it right on the island, surrounded by the intracoastal and the ocean. On the third floor, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It is an outstanding unit with outstanding amenities. Its HOA fee is under $1,000. It's $921 a month. I can tell you they've renovated the gym, the community room, replaced the roof, replaced the seawall. They're in the process of renovating all of the lobbies of each floor, and they've done every one of them without an assessment.
I mean, I'm gonna pull up the video here in 1 second, Adam, that we shot. But Singer Island, I love Singer Island. It's, you know, you can go kayaking over there. MacArthur's, the state park that's down the road there. You have the shops and the restaurants, Johnny Longboats and all those restaurants, and that area is growing. You know, they're building some more condos over there, and just businesses that are going in there. There's a gym, I believe, going in that Singer Island Plaza. So there's a lot. It's just a beautiful area.
It's still quaint, Rob. It's still got that old Florida feel, which is really nice. So Palm Beach Shores is just right down the street where Sailfish Marina and Johnny Longboats and those areas, they're all like low rise right in that area. So it's really, you have Phil Foster Park where people bring their boats and put them in the water, but it's still got that old Florida feel. You can walk around and just feel like you're not in, a contemporary city. It's really beautiful. It's one of the most unique areas in all of our Palm Beach County. It's one of my favorite. The sand itself is white sand, very clean and soft. So you don't get the granular you might get up in the Jupiter area. So I always go to the beach in Singer Island, and I love Sailfish Marina because I can look over at Peanut Island and have, just hang out there. They have a tiki bar now, which just sits outside and serves food. So it's really beautiful. And they do on Thursday nights, I believe during season, they have the vendors that come out and they have a guy that plays music. So there's always something to do. And you can actually walk if you wanted to from this building or ride your bike.
And we're looking at the video right now, Adam. There's the pool. There's the building. There's the intercoastal view looking at it from that
background. Mm-hmm. I can tell you that every time I go there, there are people walking. There's a sidewalk that runs on the intracoastal side of Ocean Drive there, and there are constantly people walking, people biking.
There's those blue countertops you're talking about.
It's an outdoor living. That's what you want in Florida. You want the lifestyle. So you either want, if you're going into a private home, like Suzanne just showed, you want a backyard to die for because you live outside most of your day. And if you don't want the maintenance of a single family home, you go into an apartment building, a condo, and look at what you get. This building even has an in-building racquetball court.
Wow. And you can still get everything too. You can still get
There's the video of the bathroom with that blue. What did you call that? Blue what is that, Adam?
Sapphire blue natural stone, Brazilian stone.
Incredible. There's the where Adam was playing pool. And they're
right, you're gonna see it. You made me play pool for this video.
It's a little lagging. I apologize. It's lagging a little bit, but yeah,
there it is.
There's the shot. Boom.
Tell me that was not the perfect break.
He didn't make one of them though in. It's all right.
But it's fine.
And then here's more of the inside. Beautiful. It's that new look, right? Fresh.
It's really nice. It's very contemporary. It's like today.
The unit has completely been transformed. They ripped the walls down, put up new sheetrock, put in new electric, new plumbing, everything. New crown molding, new tiling. It's beautiful.
We're going to here's the gym again. You can see the fitness center in there with the views, and I think it's going to go outside soon. This is the main
That's the lobby chandelier.
Yeah.
That's cool.
There's the main lobby. Beautiful main lobby. I mean, all redone, fresh, contemporary. And here's the outside again. There's the intercoastal views. There's Singer Island. There's that. Look at that shot.
It's beautiful.
Incredible. So we do these videos for all of our listings. Look at that. Look at that wall. Oh my God, I want to go jump in right now. So let me bring you guys back up here. Bear with me.
I could live with this video of the beach every day.
I know. It's very calming.
You know how you put a fireplace on during the holiday seasons on your TV? In Florida, we put the beach up.
Now, what are you guys? So, real quick, I'm just going to go back. So, Suzanne's listing. If you want to get in touch with Suzanne, how can they get in touch with you, Suzanne? You know your numbers. Let's tell everyone your number, please.
Yeah, you can contact me at any time via my cell phone, text, call. However, 561-719-8220. My email is Suzanne with a Z at echofineproperties.com.
And Adam, how about you?
You can either look for the guy who's always walking around in a bow tie, or you could call me, text me, whatever you'd like at 561-631-0818, or you can email me at adam@echofineproperties.com.
Now, I have a question for you guys. So we've been doing these virtual open houses now for a little while, and you know, what I like to tell people when they say to me, well, you know, my I call it the old school. I'm a young guy. I'm a millennial, as Suzanne calls me. You know, I call it the old school way of going homes, the open house, which is fine. I'm not saying there's anything bad with that. But, you know, you have an open house, right? The old school, I call it open house, and you have, you know, people that come in, and say you get 10 people that day. That's great. That's fantastic. This is another way to highlight people's properties and market people's properties. So not only are we going to do the old school way, open house, but the virtual open house, which expands it to such a greater audience, meaning this goes on social media, this goes online, this can be broadcast to people in New York, in Connecticut, in California, in Australia, in wherever the heck in the world they are. So it's just another way for your clients, you guys, your clients, to show them this is another service that we offer, another way to market their properties.
Well, we also have come out with the Matterport, which I hope that people try to get on and utilize it. It's going to be on all our listings, and that is the 3D version. So, you know, if you're afraid to go in a home, or just for the convenience of not having to drive around and see 15, 20 homes, you can actually go in the house and walk through like you would on Google Maps, and you could be inside the house. You can go close up to the faucet. You can see down onto the counters. You can navigate through the house as if you were standing there, and then you can eliminate the ones like, oh no, I don't like that, or that's not good, because photos can be deceiving. Obviously, we do photos to enhance the house and make it beautiful. But some people walk in and go, oh, that's not like the photos. But if you actually can get in and drive around and see it virtually, you can eliminate and say, now I want to see this one in person and this one in person. And so we will have all those Matterports, and you just click on the link or copy and paste the link on your browser and just get right in and walk around. It's very cool.
It is incredible.
This unit actually has its Matterport up, and I interestingly got a phone call from somebody who saw it up in New York, in Westchester, New York. They saw the video, my open house, and they saw the Matterport, and they were coming down to Florida anyway, and they just had a showing yesterday to see it in person.
Again, it's an incredible way to market a property, and virtual reality is only going to keep growing. There's already talks, and I know it's already in the process with NBA and NFL and MLB, where if you don't want to go to the ballpark or you don't want to go to the NBA game, put on the virtual reality set, because they already have the cameras built into the baskets and around the court that you can now sit courtside. Mm-hmm. And it'll be an infinite amount of tickets that they can sell for that NBA game.
Will they have that for the New England Eagle game?
I tell you what, I can't sit next to Suzanne if that's the case. I can't sit next to her. But
or is that when the Giants play the Eagles?
Yeah, it could be the Giants. We could do that. Well, so what are you guys seeing? Adam, Suzanne, whoever wants to answer. People from up north. We're all from up north. Suzanne's from Connecticut. Adam's from New York. I'm from Pennsylvania. Have you got a lot of calls? There's been a lot of interest from people up in the Northeast right now because of the current situation up there? Or what are you guys seeing with the market, personally?
Go ahead, Suzanne.
Oh, well, yes, definitely. New Englanders and Midwestern people, they are hoarding to Florida. We're still in a touch and go situation as far as, the CDC guidelines and everything, but the interest is there. The market is hot. The rates are still low. I think people from the north, that maybe traveled to during the winter are saying, let's just find a place to put ourselves, and we know we're safe. God forbid this ever happens again. We can still go outside. I mean, I haven't been this tan in 10 years, so I have the pool. I can be outside. I've been gardening, all while this horrific thing is going on, and still live my life following the guidelines and going on with work. So yes, there are tons of them that are inquiring on it. And, us being, the taxes are low here and we get to homestead. So there's a lot of great features to be here. So yes, your answer to your question is yes.
My real estate friends up north are finding a very large number of people that are living in Manhattan, these surrounding suburbs, looking for homes in upstate New York, Long Island, but 50% of them are looking to get rid of their properties and come south. They're going at times now because they've learned what, if they wanted to school their children, they can do it online. Their kids have now been out of school for a long period of time. So their routines are already adjusting. And that's really what they're looking for. They're looking to make this move. As Suzanne said, you never know what the future is going to hold. But I live in a house with a bunch of kids. And if it wasn't for the sanctity of the backyard, I'm not so sure how we would have survived in an apartment in New York anymore.
Yeah, that's true. And, it's, knock on wood, I know it's a tough time for a lot of people out there. People have lost jobs, and that's something that's not, sucks. But knock on wood, we've been blessed so far in the real estate market here that things have been going pretty well, I think. Speaking from what I hear, and again, more people are trying to escape the Northeast because of taxes. Maybe it's something that they were going to do 5 years down the road, but this just pushed things a little faster. And from my own experience being down here for almost 9 years, it's just this area, especially the northern Palm Beaches. We have family that lives in Coral Gables. I know people that live in northern Florida. I think this is the cream of the crop, the northern Palm Beaches. I do. It's just gorgeous here. It's not the Miami traffic. It's none of that. And just good people here, good business. All these local businesses we've been highlighting, amazing people from all over. It's just a great place to live, to raise a family. The school system's fantastic here. It's probably one of the best in the entire country, just in our area. It's a great place to raise a family, have kids. I have 2 boys of my own, and sports a year round.
Tons of golf. We have so many golf courses. If you're a golfer, there are municipal golf courses. There's, private public ones. There's golf club communities. I mean, anything you want to do. The pickleball is a huge thing now. We have, all the communities are now setting up pickleball courts. Everybody's out biking. I haven't seen this many bikes in so long. So, and like you said, in our airport, it's an international airport, Palm Beach International, and you could drive up there with your car any day of the week in the middle of the winter when everybody's here, and drive up, drop off, get your stuff, park. It's so easy. You'd never find it's like a JFK or a LaGuardia and all that. There's no traffic getting in. And if you get a cheaper flight, you can go down to Fort Lauderdale, be there in a half hour, same thing, and then go to Miami if you're going to go, really international to Europe or whatever.
You could tell Suzanne drives a sports car if she's making Fort Lauderdale in 30 minutes.
Yeah, Suzanne, that's quick. Wow.
Well,
he's very, very fast.
FHP, if you're watching right now, her license plate number is...
Well, I just purchased this Escalade, $300,000 from the customized one from Tom Brady, so I can get anywhere.
Yeah, but he just lost a big charity golf tournament and split his pants.
I saw that. That was awesome.
But you know what else I'm seeing is that people are coming here early, as Suzanne said, that could have been on their plan later on, but they are out of work, and they figure if they're going to have to go start looking for a new job, we may pay a little bit less, although not so much, but the tax benefits are huge here. They're really huge. And since they're going to be in a transition stage wherever they may be, this is a good time.
Yeah.
It's a really good time.
It's a great time. A lot of people have gone back now. They want to go back and see what's going on with their homes in their community. A lot have stayed. Our rental market is huge. So if you're interested in rentals, there's tons of great rentals, and you can be in a golf club community and on the beach, on a lake. I mean, there's properties that are close to town too that have 2 acres. We have everything. So and you are always outside. You guys know we're always outside.
That's the key right there, and it's the active lifestyle down here. I mean, taking things seriously and your 6-foot distancing and all the things that people are doing, but you can still be outside and a way for people exercising outside and just enjoying the outside, just going in your backyard. I mean, just going in your backyard and hanging, if you have a pool at your house, hanging by the pool.
There's no such thing here as putting on your winter weight. Because you're always in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yep, it's true.
That was the hardest adjustment that I had to have, is I used to be able to put on my winter weight and cover it with a sweater.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now you can't cover anything.
That's why we stay so young here. Honestly, when I go back home to Connecticut, I see my friends, they look so much older because they're not outside as much. The winter comes and you're in the house, you got the heat on, so your skin is getting, dehydrated. You're not out exercising. We do have to wear less clothes, so you don't want to get overweight because and it's not healthy for you anyway. But I just feel like we stay younger and we act younger, and it's just, this is the place to be, honestly. I mean, I love New England. I love Cape Cod, but here it's just, the thought of leaving, I don't think I could ever do that.
So if you're
look at Rob, he has managed in 9 years to stay this young looking. He hasn't told which end of the millennial he is.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
But he's staying as young as he can. Good moisturizers, I guess.
So I'm getting some wrinkles though in the eyes down up here, so we'll see.
He just planted a coconut tree, so he's going to start drinking coconut juice.
Well, now he thinks he's me.
I did, and I planted a banana tree in the backyard. I've done a lot of lawn work, which is great.
I just planted an avocado tree.
Ooh, we can't do this up north. We can't plant banana trees; they die in the wintertime. But seriously, for anybody watching this, if you're from the north and you've got a little itch, maybe you've been thinking about it. Like Suzanne said, we do have rentals also, so maybe you want to rent first and then see what areas you like and we offer all those services. Suzanne would be perfect to work with you. Adam would be perfect to work with you. So contact them. There's their numbers. You can see it on the screen. If you're coming from New York, Adam can help you out. If you're coming from Connecticut, Suzanne can help you out. If you're coming from Philly, I can find somebody to help you out because Suzanne's from New England. So Massachusetts. But no, seriously, what we've been doing here, the work that you guys have been putting in, I really do appreciate it. Suzanne, Adam, virtual open houses, it's, you have your regular, what you're doing, your showings, and now you're doing the virtual way. So again, it's multiple ways to market a property. Yes, the old school way works, but so does this way. And this gets a lot more eyes on a property, and eyes that you never knew could be on that property. People from, again, I said it the other day, all over the world, technically.
We have to thank you too, Rob, because you're an amazing videographer. You're doing these interviews, and it's so much fun, and you bring life to it, and you do a great job. Everybody opens up to you, but the videos that we're watching, you really bring out the best in a home, and you show everything. And your relationship with our clients is just so wonderful. They just warm up and they're so happy that we came there. So, that's part of our business too, is the relationships, our client relationships. And we have a team, and, Sarah's our concierge, and she's amazing. She's our, up front, and we have each other as agents, and we take care of each other. And then we have you, and, it's just amazing. So thank you, Rob, for doing what you do.
I appreciate it.
Listen, Suzanne, I can't agree with you more. There is a certain level of passion that Rob brings to this. Even on the roughest day that the agent could be having, Rob adds a passion when you're doing this that you look forward to that part of your listing appointment when it's time to shoot your video.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. I'm being 100% honest. I look forward to my video shoot because just a few hours with Rob, he's passionate about what he does, and I know that it's going to be done to the utmost in the utmost professional manner, and he's going to make everything look right, look good, and marketable to sell.
Yes.
And as you said, Sarah does the exact same thing. We're very fortunate to have the team we have. We really, really are.
Not to keep dragging on, but I think what some people don't realize is, and again, I am not a realtor. I do not sell real estate, folks. Maybe I'll get my license. But, the team at Ecofine Properties, Adam and Suzanne, they have people behind them. So Suzanne doesn't worry about having to find a photographer to go take pictures. She doesn't have to worry about her social media. Adam doesn't have to worry about finding someone to video his listing or get drone shots of his listing. Adam doesn't have to worry about, they do work. I'm not saying they don't do any work, but they have a team behind them so they can go do their job. So they can go out there and be with their clients, showing properties, finding properties, searching for properties, while everything else is being done behind the scenes that people don't see. So when you're hiring Suzanne and you're hiring Adam, you're hiring a team behind them too. And it's a great team. And it's a team that, again, if you're looking for property, maybe you're interested in selling your property. Maybe you're interested in buying a property. Maybe you're interested in renting. Give Adam, give Suzanne a call, give Echo a call. We'd love to help you find that dream home, or maybe you're downsizing. I know it comes times in life when you're trying to downsize. So it's a great team with great agents, and the passion in Suzanne and Adam, especially when it comes to local businesses. We made that. I started here 3 years ago, and the goal was to highlight local businesses in the community, because a house is a house. It's great. It's lovely. Like this tile behind me, how beautiful that is, and the kitchen and the views. But without a community around that house, it's nothing. And the community we have here, the restaurants, the gyms, the yoga instructors, and I could go down the list. That's what makes this community special. The schools. That's what makes the community special. So you can put a house anywhere. I could put a beautiful house anywhere, but whatever's around it is what makes that house the best. And that's what we offer to the local community when we highlight local businesses, because people want to know what's around them. What cool plate? What good restaurants down the road? Oh, there's no restaurants down the road. I have to drive 50 miles. Huh. We're telling you what's around you, what's in your community. So,
Rob, I think that one of the things that you've described very clearly is that Echo is not just a real estate company. We are in the business of building relationships. And like you said, having the behind the scenes great support that we have in all of the photos, the videos, the computer technology, everything like that, frees somebody like Suzanne and I up to develop the relationships with our clients, the local community, the local businesses. Because when my clients come and they move here and they say, okay, we just got here from wherever, where can I go to get a great steak? Where can I go to get great fish, or a wonderful cocktail hour, or some design ideas? By having those relationships, not only with local businesses, but amongst each other. So that if I needed to find somebody, a home decorator, I know Suzanne has a list of home decorators. So even if I may not know the best resource, I know somebody in our Echo Fine Properties team that has that resource. And that's what we're all about.
And we're
the best of the best in Palm Beach County, however I do this.
and
Close enough, Suzanne.
And one of the last things I'd like to say is, we're local. We may be from different areas. Suzanne's from Connecticut, Adam's from New York. I'm from the Pennsylvania, Pocono area. We're local. I've lived here 9 years now. Suzanne, how many years have you been down here for?
Moved here in 1993.
93. What grade was I in? I was in like third grade, maybe. And Adam has been here for what, 2 years now?
It'll be 3 years.
See that? So we're local. We live here. Our families. We have kids. They go to school here. We're local, and we like to support the local community, because without the local community, again, it's what's it worth living for? The palm trees are great. The beach is nice, but it's the local businesses, the local drift boats, the scuba diving charters, the restaurant. I can go down the list again. There's so much to do here, so I don't want to drag this on any longer. I think we've talked a lot, but if you're looking for real estate, if you have any real estate needs, contact Suzanne. There's her number. Her email is suzanne@echofineproperties.com. Contact Adam. His phone number is right there also, adam@echofineproperties.com. And if you know any local business in the area, if you're watching this now and someone owns a local business, maybe it's yourself, and you're just looking for a little free PR, give us a call. Call Suzanne, call Adam, call myself. It's Rob at, let me pull up I guess I should pull up my phone number, like you guys, fancy dancy phone number. So let's see.
It's taking so long. I think it's because the three of us like to hang out together.
I know.
And we haven't had an opportunity to hang out together this much.
Is it 5 o'clock yet?
Are people getting bored yet?
Cocktails at Suzanne's or you?
So there's my number, 561-801-6621, or rob@echofineproperties.com. We would love to highlight your business. Suzanne's done, I think, about 30 of these. Adam's done business profiles too, so he's a veteran on this. They both are. They know how to do it. So, seriously, call us. We'd love to highlight your business. I know it's tough times, for some restaurants and business owners out there, but what better way than to let people know that you still exist, you're still there, and what you offer. People want to know what you offer. So,
how you're doing it in this pandemic, it's totally different. Everyone's business has changed. So how are you doing business? What's the best way? What are you serving? What's your hours? I mean, it's really important, and it's so fulfilling to do, and it's so. I think if there's a silver lining in any of this pandemic and this COVID-19 is how much closer our community has gotten to each other, and showing what's really important: our relationships, our clients, keeping in touch with them, making sure they're safe, and also our local community. I mean, businesses. It's just the only way to go.
Sometimes out of bad things, like I hear, good things happen, and it is in this area. It really is. I mean, fortunate circumstances, people, things that have happened, but we bond together, and we're here for you. So give us a call. If you want to highlight your business, or hey, you're interested in real estate, there's Adam, there's Suzanne. Call them, and I think that's it. I think we talked.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yes. Enjoy the weekend.
It's supposed to be nice this weekend. It was rained last weekend, but I think it's supposed to be
I'm
nice.
back in town. The sun is here to stay.
So later on today, we have a few business highlights. At 2:00, we have Potions in Motion. They're on again. If you haven't watched these guys yet or been on when we have Potions in Motions, you're missing a show. Jason and Sexy Chef. They're going to bring us back in the kitchen, I'm sure, and show us what they're whipping up. But he's going to talk about his Father's Day in a Box special for Father's Day. So you don't want to miss that. That's at 2. And at 4:00, there's a little break, 2 and then not 3. But at 4, Real Time Fitness in Jupiter. Miss Binky Malone, the owner there at Real Time Fitness. She's going to talk about her gym, and I'm sure the ways that, they're staying safe during this coronavirus. So join us at 2:00 and at 4:00 today. Suzanne, Adam.
I'll see you at 4. Hey, everybody, have a great weekend.
5:00, because it's 5:00 somewhere.
It is 5:00 somewhere. Today's Friday. I'm done at 5:00. How about that?
I'm just starting at 5:00.
Well, hey, everybody, have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you back at 2:00 today.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.